The tour concludes with a miracle. From the temple threshold, a trickle of water seeps out, flowing toward the sun. Ezekiel follows his guide as the stream becomes an ankle-deep brook, then a waist-high river, until it is a torrent too deep to cross. This isn't ordinary water, it's a liquid revolution. Wherever it touches the scorched earth, life erupts. It hits the Dead Sea, the salt-choked graveyard of the desert, and turns it fresh. Trees line the banks, bearing fruit monthly and leaves that heal the broken. In chapter 48, the map is redrawn. The land is no longer a source of conflict but an inheritance distributed with divine equity. Every tribe has a place, and the sanctuary sits at the heart of it all. But the grandest reveal isn't the architecture or the acreage, it's the city's new name. It is no longer just Jerusalem, but Jehovah Shammah. The book that began with a terrifying whirlwind of judgment ends with a quiet, permanent promise: the Lord is there. Today's takeaway: the final destination of God's plan is not just a corrected map or a clean building, but a healed world where life flourishes because He never intends to leave again.
Subscribe.